A lot of these questions are very similar, so I'm gonna try and answer accordingly. One of you DM'd me the other day and asked why I don't put all of these on the screen. Is because they take too much time to crop and edit. So if you know an easier, quicker way, by all means let me know. I'll do more research so I can try and get your guys' names up there. But for now, I'm just gonna read them off my phone. So, how long was your longest relationship? I haven't had a relationship that has lasted longer than 3 months, and that was in middle school. My most recent relationships, like within the past 2 years, have lasted a month or less. Things just don't work out. These two questions go together. What type of person would you like to date? Describe the type of person you would like to date. My heart is open to everyone, so I don't have a particular type. Are you single? I am single. I'm not looking though. I kind of met someone recently and I feel like I want to stick with them for a while. So, are you straight, bi, or gay? I don't really like to label my sexuality. My sexuality is kind of fluid. I used to say I was bi. I know my heart loves everyone regardless of gender or orientation or anything. So I don't really like to label my sexuality. When did you know you're trans? I feel like if I didn't answer this, whoa, the sun kind of just went away. I feel like if I didn't answer this in a previous video, it's because I'm waiting to make an actual like whole video on it because I know I haven't made a coming out video for you guys yet. That's gonna be like a couple part series, honestly, because I've come out more than once. It's just a really long, difficult story, so I may do it for you guys, I may not. Moving on. What are your opinions on TERFs? By the way, I love you. I'm a trans boy from Peru. I love you too. I don't really like to state my opinions on any topics unless they really like burrow into my beliefs. I usually stand middle ground on a lot of things because I can see from both sides, but I don't like to really throw my opinion into something that I don't want to get into. So, thank you for asking, but I'm gonna choose not to answer that question. Does there have to be a specific type of dysphoria, or does it depend on the person? It honestly depends on the person because anybody who has dysphoria, they don't all have the same dysphoria. You can have the same dysphoria as other people, but speaking for trans and non-binary people, I have friends who are non-binary, so I feel like I can speak on their behalf. And if you are non-binary, please correct me because I know it's not really my place to speak. I am trans and have dysphoria, so I feel like I can speak on this. I feel like people can have different types of dysphoria. For example, me, a trans guy, I have a lot of top dysphoria. I do have bottom dysphoria as well, but it's not on a higher level like my top dysphoria is. I also have social dysphoria and just like a lot of dysphoria in general. You'll meet somebody who says they don't want bottom surgery or doesn't want a different type of surgery, or maybe they don't want top surgery. Maybe they don't even want to start hormones. That's their preference on how they feel and what's right for their body. That's an example of people having like different types of dysphoria, I guess. So it's honestly completely up to the person and what they feel they need for their body to become their authentic self. For me, testosterone is a necessity. Testosterone really saved my life. It's really helping me see the person who I've always thought I was. Testosterone's very reaffirming for me and it feels right that it's in my body. Top surgery is a thing that I feel like I need, and I do have plans to get that when I can afford it. Bottom surgery, I'm not happy with the results that I've been seeing, and I'd rather have something that functions perfectly than to have something that would have complications. If the results get better in the future, I might reconsider it, but right now I don't want to do anything to mess up something that I have that works, and what you have in your pants doesn't identify you, so I'm not worried about that. It doesn't make me feel any less of a guy that I don't have bottom surgery, you know? Anyway, next question. Would you date a trans guy? Also, do you want to have kids? I would date a trans guy, hence why I said I like everyone. My heart is open to anyone. Do I want to have kids? I do want to have kids when I'm older. I want to adopt, specifically if my partner who I'm with wants to give birth to children, if that's what they're able to do, if that's what they want, then I will wholeheartedly support them in that, and we'll go through that process together if that comes up. But as of right now, I just plan on adopting. What is it like on T-shots so far? Amazing. I only have to inject myself bi-weekly and my levels are always being checked, so I I really enjoy it. It's great. There hasn't been a time where I never wanted to start testosterone, so I've always wanted testosterone. Since I knew I was trans, I knew I wanted to be on testosterone, and I knew I needed to be. So, and as far as what it's like, just, you know, everything I said previously, I go through the changes. That's what it's like being on it. What do you like to do in your free time? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too. Thank you. In my free time, I like to longboard. I like to go to the beach. I like to swim, read, sketch, paint, listen to music, hang out with friends when they are around. I like to hang out with my family. There's a lot to do in my free time. I have a lot of it right now, so might as well take advantage of it while I can. Are you glad you moved away from your roommates, or are you sad? I have a love-hate relationship with that question. I've had a lot of good and bad experiences living in my apartment with roommates. I have only really stayed friends with 3 of them. 2 of them I had last summer, and 1 of them I've had for pretty much this whole year. I still talk to my other roommates. We don't hang out as much anymore, but like, we're all still friends. Ren, my most recent roommate, the one from France who I've mentioned in other videos and who you see on my socials, it is really weird, I guess, not living with her, because when you live with somebody for so long, it's weird moving out and being like, okay, bye. Like, it was really sad to say goodbye to her whenever she did leave. But she's actually coming back in a couple of days to celebrate her friend's wedding and to celebrate the 4th of July with my family and I. I kind of rhymed. And I'm really excited to see her, and she now lives in New York, and now I know people in New York, so I know that whenever I get the money and the free time and I'm doing well in school, I know that I can always make a trip up to New York and have somebody to stay with. So that's really nice to have friends from kind of all over, and I'm very glad. I would not have changed anything to not be roommates with her. I was very grateful to have such an amazing, down-to-earth, kind-hearted person to be roommates with, and we have grown and become so close this year, and so I'm really happy that her and I became friends. And yes, I am sad that I had to move out, but that's part of life. You move out, you move on, and you grow. That's life. But you just gotta hold on to the memories and hold on to the friends that you made. Last question, what's the most comfortable thing to wear during the summer? For me, personally, I like to wear shorts, short sleeve shirt, tank top. I'm always wearing my binder. I'll never leave the house without wearing a binder. That's what I'm comfortable wearing. I used to not be comfortable wearing shorts, but now I am. Thank God, because all of last year I was wearing jeans and a hoodie every single day. If you live in Florida, or if you've been to Florida, it is 95 degrees every day, and good God, global warming. It is so hot down here and always humid. So I try to wear breathable clothing as much as possible. To say the least. But yeah, that's what I'm comfortable wearing in the summer. And as far as going to the beach, I wear boxers for one. Tip for guys, don't just wear nothing under those shorts. You never know when your pants are gonna come off. Especially if you're swimming in the ocean or in a pool, a wave could hit you and boom, there goes your pants. What? Now you're naked? Oh no. I've always worn boxers under my shorts since I was younger because I saw kids get pants and whatnot, and it's a lot safer. So I wear boxers and I wear my swim shorts. I wear my binder and I wear a swim shirt to the beach. I'm not comfortable just wearing my binder, but I do just wear like my swim shorts and my binder when I'm home swimming. But when I'm out and about with friends and family and stuff, I'll wear like a swim shirt over top of my binder when I go to the beach or something. But that's what makes me comfortable, and that's what I wear in the summer. So that's all the questions I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next month for my next testosterone update video. 6 months, holy crap, a half a year on teeth, that's wild. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow my socials down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I love you so much, bye.